Invaluable Cargo to the outside. They're at the post. They are off and running. I-95 with a quick beginning. Up the inside, debuting Back to Reality. And Chris Landero's flashing speed underneath. And there goes the first-time starter Back to Reality. Up to engage I-95 on the run down the backstretch. Valuable Cargo away racing in the third position. Advancing underneath is Autodial. Then it is Royal Air Force. And at the back of the pack, Rungas at 1-2 is last of this compact field. 2x2x2 into the far turn run. The quarter 23-1. Back to Reality to the inside of I-95. Autodial to the outside in third. Sneaking up the fence, Royal Air Force. And then it is Rungas and Valuable Cargo. Rounding the turn, it's I-95 out there paving the path now, switching off cover to the outside. There goes Calumet's Autodial, trying to slide up the fence back to Reality, and from between horses, Rungas in the red cap is for top at home stretch, and Autodial will whip him in, but up to the outside, here comes Rungas, who's set to strike now, and Rungas, the favorite, has found his feet. He's coming after Autodial with a 16th to go, and Rungas, the son of Liam's Map, has found the front in the final stages, and it is graduation day. The 1-2 favorite delivers in the opener, won by almost 3. Autodial was second. Then it was either I-95 or Back to Reality for the Miners in 111 and 4. They're at the post, and they are racing to a level beginning. Mr. Sharpie from the outside draw has a fast beginning. Notion also quick into stride, and joining them, Swaggish. 2 lengths for the back to Lend It To Me came away racing in fourth, and Eternally Grateful is fifth and trailing at about 8 lengths off the lead as they tear up the backside. Mr. Sharpie fast up top and opens up 3.5 as they pass the half-mile stage. As down on the inside, Swaggish will let him go from second to quarter. Drilled 21 and 4 into the far turn. Then we trail back to Notion tracking from third. Up to the outside, Lend It To Me's underway, and Eternal Grateful's at the back of the pack. Mr. Sharpie out there blazing along. Here's Swaggish up to tackle behind those fast fractions. 2 lengths for the back to Lend It To Me. The half was 45.02 top at a home stretch, and Mr. Sharpie has raced into submission as Swaggish takes over the lead. But from the backfield, here comes Eternally Grateful, set to strike with a 3-wide bid by the furlong grounds. And Eternally Grateful sweeping up and sweeping on by. 1/16 to go. Eternally Grateful is drawing clear. Eternally Grateful is going to win race 2 and win wrapped up by about 7 in the end. Swaggish was second, Mr. Sharpie third, Lend It To Me fourth, and Notion was last under the wire, 117 and 3. All set as Eric Scherer climbs up on the pontoon at the post, and they are racing. Mosels Hill on debut with an alert beginning from between horses. Noble Gentleman is hard hustle to the front, and there goes Black Diamond, who skis on underneath on the road in the first turn, racing well off the rail, but now trying to work on down closer to the fence is Black Diamond, who just narrowly leads Noble Gentleman to the outside. Gabron is down to the inside, racing just to the inside of Moselsville, who's keyed up and tugging hard to the outside. Spoonie is fifth as they work around the turn. Then Company You Keep and Succession Gold at the back of the pack, the quarter 24 seconds flat. So they turn up the backside, and on the inside, Black Diamond and Noble Gentleman. They continue to match strides on the run down the backstretch. Moselsville is racing just towards the outside of Gabron. And then 2 lengths for the back to Spoonie, who is about 5 or 6 lengths off the lead. Then a length to Succession Gold and Company You Keep at the back of the pack. Half-mile controlled tempo, 48 and 3. Black Diamond, the son of Street Sense, confidently handled by Landeros just towards the inside of Noble Gentleman to the outside. 2 lengths further back, Moselzill's being asked to quicken from third as they race around the turn. 3/4, 12 and 3, and it's Black Diamond's race to win or lose towards the top at home stretch, and Black Diamond on turf debut will cut the corner. Moselzill is loose and charging to the outside. Up the inside, Gabron down the center. Succession Gold as all of a sudden Moselzill, the son of Uncle Mo, sweeps up to the lead. Succession Gold is running a big one on debut. A little bit green and lugging in through the stretch, but going to be second best to Moselzill. Moselzill under the wire in 142 and 4. And they are racing. Tiny Tepper, the favorite, got shuffled back in at 8-5. She is last early. But first up top, it's Fine Cotton. Now from the inside, Active Lane, Flashing Speed. And Raindrops on Roses is a 3-wide third. Nomadic Pride is to the inside of Shoplifter. They are 4th and 5th on the run down the backstretch. Ain't Broke is second last. And Tiny Tepper off the shelf, the daughter of Arrogate, is last of them all. The quarter 23-1, so she has some pace to chase as Active Lane shows the way with 5 furlongs to go. Her lead is just about a length and a half. Up from the outside, Raindrops and Roses, Fine Cotton right there, in Nomadic Pride coming down through along the fence. Ain't Broke is in some traffic trouble. Shoplifter ranges up to the outside, and Brian lets Tiny Tepper go as they start to cluster up into the far turn run. Half mile 46. In 4/5 seconds, it's Raindrops on Roses with the lead. Here comes a blitz from Sea Land with Shoplifter, who looks to steal it, but up to the inside, Nomadic Pride sneaking through along the fence. Here's Nomadic Pride coming after the lead as they race around the turn to the top of the home stretch, and Nomadic Pride has the lead by a length and a half. Ain't Broke up the inside as they reach the top of the home stretch, 3/16 to go, and Nomadic Pride opens up 2.5 on Ain't Broke, who's loose and charging, whips out on Shoplifter. Then it's Tiny Tepper who's running in place from 4th. Fine Cotton deep on the course. 1/16 to go. Nomadic Pride is 13-1. Late Night Stable's going to get it done here. Nomadic Pride, the daughter of Flatter, wins by 3.5. Ain't Broke was second. Shoplifter just held Tiny Tepper for the show, though. 1:37.31 seconds. Led in by Eric Scher to the outside. They're at the post. And they are racing. Good start from the outside for Bella Cruella. Fancy Looker, Flashing Speed, and Hustle down along the inside. Enticing Sunset is intent on getting the lead in the fence onto the run the first turn. So she does, in fact, get the lead. That's Enticing Sunset, who shows the way by just better than a length. From between horses as they work around the opening turn, that's Panthera. Fancy Looker in the orange cap there, 3 deep to the inside, tugging hard as a delegator. Right in between horses as they work around that turn, that's Winsome Beauty. Bella Corell, who broke fast, is wrangled back into 6th, about 5 off the pace. Down on the inside as they straighten up for the backstretch journey is Tonalite, Maturity Date right alongside Sistina Chapel. Deep on the course, Blame the Gelato, and last away early, Champagne Surprise. The quarter 23-3. The half mile, 48.18 seconds. Enticing Sunset at 44-1, towing along Panthera. Fancy Looker up to the outside from 3rd, and now she's been given some rain there by Corrales, who's looking for his 3rd on the day as they have 3 furlongs to go. So they're 3 across the course, and Fancy Looker cut loose, and she takes command just outside the quarter pole, and she's in hand and in command as they race around the turn. Enticing Sunset, Panthera, they're 2nd and 3rd as they race towards the top of the home stretch, and Tracy Farmer's Winsome Beauty starts to unwind as they reach the top of the home stretch. Here comes Winsome Beauty after Fancy Looker with a furlong to go, and Fancy Looker shaking up to the outside. It's Winsome Beauty and probing up the fence. Here comes Sistina Chapel, but it's Fancy Looker trying to hold Sistina Chapel, and those two hit the wire in a camera close-up, a photo finish to kick off the pick 5 in 1:42-3. They are racing. Not a good start for Take the Silver. Quick one, though, from between horses for Cub. Down on the inside, Charlotte's Approval. And up from the outside, there goes Controlled Tepper. So they leave the shooting straight in the main course, and Pursuit of Liberty, the daughter of Constitution, comes on through from between horses to dictate terms with Controlled Tepper pressing to the outside. Club is 3rd, Florida. In the clear there from 4th. From between horses, Simply Striking is 5th. Then up the inside, Collier came away racing about 7 lengths off those leaders. Charlotte's Approval's just in front of Remembering, and then the Big Banshee, still 6 or 7, back to Take the Silver, and Sessa Sisu. The quarter was 22-3. The leader, Pursuit of Liberty, Controlled Tepper, upset-minded. Here she comes up to the outside. Is Club. Down on the inside, moves a closer 3rd. Still 3 lengths back to Simply Striking. She's raced up into 4th as they race around the turn. Pursuit of Liberty fronted by Controlled Tepper. All of a sudden, switching to the outside, here comes Coop, who takes the lead now outside the furlong grounds. It is the daughter of Quality Road, Coop, who comes to tackle Controlled Tepper outside the 16th pole. Look at this daughter of Quality Road, rambling by the 16th pole in front by 3. Good effort from Controlled Tepper to hold second there, but down to the wire. Coop paves the path at the Peep Patch to win by almost 2. Controlled Tepper was second. Pursuit of Liberty was third. Then it was Remembering, and I think Simply Striking did get up for 5th in a high 5. And King Curlin to the outside. Field of 5 all set. And they are off on this 1.25 mile journey. It was a good start for I'd Rather Be Blessed, who has the lead racing well off of the fence as they straighten away for that stretch run for the first time. Roja Redemption to the inside there from second. Jedrick in the clear there from third. And King Curlin stacks up 4 deep from fourth. And Quadra Island will have to do it from the back. That's the 5 of them as they race by us for the first time. So under the line for the first time, it's I'd Rather Be Blessed in the 3-year-old with his ears up. Leads him into the first turn run. And he leads, still racing well off the rail by just about a length. From between horses, Jedrick there second. King Curlin parked wide from third. Doubling inside, Roja Redemption is fourth. And Quadra Island is fifth and trailing. 3.5 lengths from top to bottom. They have 6 furlongs to go. The first quarter was 25 and 2/5 seconds. And I'd Rather Be Blessed took him through the half mile 51 and 1. So they straighten up for the backstretch. I'd Rather Be Blessed. Chris Landeros calling the shots. Jedrick and James Graham from between horses. King Curlin still tugging hard against Amy there from third. Roja Redemption and Talamo tucked in neatly from fourth. And Quadra Island and Corrales looking for his fourth on the day. Still last in trailing. Half mile to go. And up top, it is I'd Rather Be Blessed. Still there, 3/4. Okay time there, 1:15 and 1. So into the far turn, no excuses for I'd Rather Be Blessed. Was left alone on the lead and doing it comfortably. King Curlin still parked out wide from second. Roja Redemption from third. Now Quadra Island's up a spot. He's into stride from fourth, and Jedrick is at the back of the pack. A 1/4 mile to go as they straighten away to the top of the home stretch. The mile was in 1:39 flat. And here they come as they lean into the lane. And up to the outside, King Curlin comes to tackle I'd Rather Be Blessed. Roja Redemption probing up the fence, and Quadra Island is lifting off late. Here comes Quadra Island leaping up in the final stride and lunging up to win a 1/2 length. Tight photo there for second. I'd Rather Be Blessed to the inside of King Curlin. A blanket photo finish, 2:01 and 3. But last of first, Quadra Island. Another winner for Brad Cox and 4. And they are racing rocket start for Evergrande. Also, Pumpkin Scone, the daughter of Into Mischief, flashing speed underneath on the run down the backstretch. And it's Sugarboo. Awate is 4 wide and advancing. Then it is Wild Acclaim and Stagflation, about 3 or 4 back to Fast and Happy, who's about a length in front of Sprezzatura as they head up the backside. Spelterini is second last, and Gather is at the back of the pack. Into the far turn run, the quarter 22 and 2. And it is Pumpkin Scone. Pumpkin Scone up top, the lead's 2 lengths from between horses. Evergrande is second. Up the inside, locked in, loaded is Awatea as they race around the turn. Then it is Stagflation who starts to close in as they race around the turn. A quarter to go, and it's Pumpkin Scone. Pumpkin Scone up top by a length and a half. Awatea on the inside now coming at him and coming on from second. Evergrande up to the outside, 1 furlong to go. Pumpkin Scone is clear by 4. Awatea running a big one down the center. Here's Stagflation with late energy, 1/16 to go. Put a ring around her. Pumpkin Scone, much the best. Pumpkin Scone. Corrales gets his 5th on the day. And Pumpkin Scone, she was never asked to give trainer Brad Cox his 3rd on the day. The daughter Into Mischief for Spendthrift Farm, easily taking down the maiden ranks here in 1:10 and 4. They're at the post, and they are racing to a level beginning. And it's Norbert who's hustled out to the front on turf debut. He'll have company Sapello Sound, the son of English Channel, up from the outside, and a trio of horses punching on through in the middle on the run the first turn, including Left Pocket Money, Absolute Courage, as they race into the turn. So with the lead, it's Norbert out and about the 2 path. Left Pocket Money comes on through from second. Up on the outside, Sapello Sound, Absolute Courage, races 4th and about 4.5 off the lead. Then we trail back to Magical Thinking. He's more than ready. racing mid-flight about 8 lengths off the lead, just in front of Home Run Hank. Prosecution flanks that one about 4. Back to Neat Tide on the run down the backstretch. Then it's Spun Sun Midnight Channel is second last. And at the back of the pack, Long Shot Lola's Bow. The quarter, 23 and 3. So up the backside, Left Pocket Money could wait no more. Goes on and takes the lead with that 10-pound bug boy into the run the turn. Now, on the inside, Norbert, Raylu's asking that one to go on to catch that hole there on the run the first turn to have that inside position for the far turn run. So here comes Norbert back up to retake from Left Pocket Money as they have just outside 5/16 to go. 4 deep. He's more than ready at a huge number. A waiting room at the fence is Home Run Hank as they race around the turn to the top of the home stretch. And here comes He's More Than Ready at a big number up to the outside, at least 28-1 as they straighten away for the drive. Loose in charging from between horses, Absolute Courage. Midnight Channel there within striking range, and here comes Midnight Channel. And diving down toward the fence, Absolute Courage late on the scene, Spun Sun. They're in the deep stretch. Midnight Channel, another winner for English Channel on the turf here. Midnight Channel closes out the show, a 10-1 winner. A 4 or 5-way photo there for the Miners, 142.08.